Lacey, and this is my channel. So I've been dying, and I literally mean dying, to make one of these videos. Ever since I was a little girl, I've been dreaming of the moment that I would get to be one of those YouTubers with colored hairs, piercings, and tattoos, showing off their collections of piercings and jewelry. And I'm finally here, but it's not for all my jewelry. It is just for my favorite body mod ever that I think I could have ever gone through with, and it is gonna be my earlobes. So I have been stretching since 2020, and it is now 2025. So about 4 or 5 years now I have been stretching, and I am happy to say that I am at an 8mm, which is a 0 gauge. In just a brief moment, I would like to say and clarify, I don't always call them by the millimeters. I'm a this gauge person, and I know a lot of people are fighting in qualms about this, as well as referring to them as what they are. So I say gauges. I got yelled at basically on Reddit a while ago when I was younger for calling them gauges. But I call them gauges. I call them gauges, tunnels, plugs, whatever you call it. Stretch lobes. That's all this is, okay? So I've been stretching since 2020, so it's 2025 now. And I'm at an 8mm, which is a 0 gauge. And I have one more gauge size to go up to that I would like to get to, which might be my dream gauge size. I don't know. I saw some lady at my job and she was at 9/16, and it looked so pretty. So now I'm thinking about going all the way up there, but I love these. They're so cute. It's small, it's simple, it's adorable. I love them. But anyway, I have started my collection, and I only recently just started because at the time when I started stretching, I was questioning whether or not how far I wanted to go, what size I wanted to stop at, how I felt about everything. So I was kind of just letting everything just marinate. And I was kind of in this mindset of, I don't want to buy any pieces if later down the line I regret stretching my ears, or buying pieces for a size that I don't want to stop at. So I started slowly working my way up, and I'm very thankful I didn't buy anything, because at one point I wanted to stop at a 4. At one point I just wanted to take them out completely. There's another time where both of my lobes were on completely 2 different sizes because I was starting to get a blowout. So now I'm at a 0, aka 8mm, and I'm in love with this size. And I'm just really honestly considering whether or not if I want to go up any further. Also, I just cannot get up any further right now. So how did I start stretching? I started stretching simply because I saw some other of my classmates and they started stretching their ears. I was very heavily and still very heavily into body modifications, especially when it comes to piercings. So I was just like, I love such and such's ears, and she had such wonderful, beautiful pieces. And so eventually I was just like, I want to stretch. But also at the time, coming from an immigrant family background and being a first gen, telling your West Indian mom, like, hey, I want to stretch my earlobes, I want to get a piercing, was not happening. I literally fought my mom tooth and nail just for this piercing. That got done multiple times with a piercing gun. Yeah, I started stretching in 2020 when I was making my own money, and I got my kit from Urban Body Jewelry. They're all worn out because some oil got on it, but I bought this kit from them, and this kit came with like everything that you need. It stops all the way at 00, and they start you off with like a 10 gauge, and then it goes up and up and up. So currently I'm at a 0, and I want to get to this size, and as you can see, there's a bit of a difference. So it's a big jump. If you are curious about stretching, you're considering it, honestly, I would say sit on it for a little while. Reason being is because stretching is a commitment. It does take some time, and it is a slow and steady process. And I literally mean a slow and steady process, because you don't want to stretch up too fast or stretch your earlobes too fast, where you can either rip your ear or cause a blowout and get cat butt. And then after that, like, you know, you can't do anything about it any further. And then you've just caused damage to your body. So I'd say think about it, take your time, think about whether you want to actually commit to this, think about whether or not that you're ready to do this, because having stretched lobes does come with a smell. If you're not cleaning it and taking care of it regularly and using the right things. Also, again, back to what I said about, you know, safety, your body does matter, so you're gonna have to listen to your earlobes every time you're stretching. Hence why I'm still at a 0 gauge, and I think I've been at a 0 gauge for almost maybe a year now, going on to a year, because my ears are just telling me like, hey, like, no, we cannot go up to this size right now. Don't even try it. Just gotta listen to your body and just, you know when to get it off. But it is a commitment, because again, once you do stretch to a certain size, you're no longer able to return back down, and that will be it. There's literally a whole Reddit feed about it, and different people showing their setups and everything, and I just love it. So yeah. So next, I just want to show you guys my current setup. This is what I would like to be wearing on a day-to-day basis if I'm not at work. Currently, I'm off for the next couple of days, so I can go all full out with my piercings and like my whole entire look. So I am at a 8mm, and I want to go up to a 00. I just fucking saw a Cybertruck. I'm so serious. There's a Cybertruck. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm at an 8mm, which is a 0 gauge. I want to go up to a 00. That is my dream size. But I'm also now thinking if I want to go up to a 9/16. Only reason why I know this is because there was a lady that came to my job. Her lobes were beautiful. The group that she was with was amazing. Like, they just looked like old and punk, and I loved it. And I was like, oh my god, the Cybertruck. There's two. It's a Tesla and 2 Cybertrucks. That just made me so mad. I have only now just recently started swapping out my tunnels, because I only now just recently started getting pieces, and pieces that I can wear. So I've been trying to figure out where I want to shop, things I want, because I want a lot of hanging pieces. I also want some very intricate pieces, as well as I wanted to possibly start trying like different materials. And it wasn't only till like now I realized that, oh, I'm definitely gonna start trying different like materials to wear in my lobes, okay? So I'm not sure what these are made of. I think it's stainless steel or like titanium. Either way, these are metal, okay? These are metal and they're single flared. A lot of the pieces from the company is single flared, especially in the kit. I think it just makes it easier. Here's what this looks like, if I can show you. So again, it is a single flare. It's a single flare, and it has like this rubber band on the back where you can just easily go, boop, take it off, slip it in, and then put this back on. So with their kit, again, this kit starts at I believe a 10mm, or not 10mm, whoa, a 10 gauge, all the way up to 00. I have somewhat of a love-hate for this type of plug, because of the little rubber bands. They slip off, it's gone, okay? So the kit, I'm just showing the schedule that doesn't show it. This is the 00. So the kit, you get 2 tunnels or plugs, and then you get your little rod, right? And then you know, lube up your ear and then go push it in if you can. And then it comes with these little 2 extra rubber bands, and I believe it is to like put them on here just to keep them in your ear from it to like accidentally slide out or something. So yeah, don't wear these. I'm gonna say this. Don't wear these. It's not good for your ear. It's not healthy. Just don't. Okay? Don't let me catch you wearing these. I'm so serious. So yeah, that's what the kit comes with. And then, you know, they're all individually placed. And boom, bam, boom. Done. When it comes to stretching, it depends on what you're using. Again, use something of this material. Spencer's has like a plastic one that I've seen, or acrylic. There we go, plastic, acrylic. Kits, don't get them. Save yourself the investment. Get a material that is not porous. Okay? And those porous materials are wood and acrylic, and I believe glass. No, it's not glass. You'll need an oil. I like using jojoba and tree oil, and a kit, patience, and listening to your body. Reason being is because you make sure when you're stretching, you want to stretch safely. You don't want to stretch where you might rip your ear or cause a blowout and get cat butt. And I don't want that for you. I like to stretch a multitude of ways. So I try dry stretching or oil stretching. And when I say dry stretching, I'm not like I'm taking the rod and just shoving it in. Dry stretching for me in my eyes would be oiling my lobes. So like lubing up my lobes with oil, or like stretching butter, if some companies have that, or a stretching balm, and like rubbing my lobes and just doing that and just massaging my lobes for like a couple of minutes and just kind of, you know, getting them ready, getting them warmed up, keeping my hands warm, you know, not stretching, but like, you know, kind of like just massaging them. So you're just gonna wanna like massage them and just rub them for a bit, or I like to rub them for a bit and just go like la 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 la. Just kind of when I'm watching a show, and I just do this. And then I wash my hands. Wash your hands. I take out my little thing that I'm using. I open it. I put it on a sterile surface. So like I get a napkin or a paper towel. I put it down, and then I get my oil again, a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and then I go to stretch. So then I start off slow and I try to push it through slowly and slowly and slowly. And then if I can get it in, then, you know, I let it go in. Sometimes there is a little feeling of pain, pressure on your lobe, I guess I can say, because like you're literally stretching it. So you'll feel it, and then it will go in, and then you put your little rubber bands on, or elastics, and I let mine sit there for a couple of minutes while I'm watching a show. Again, I don't wear it for the whole day. I let it sit there for a couple of minutes, and then I eventually try to get the plug itself in, and then if I can, it goes in, and then and then I get the rubbing alcohol, I wipe off the rod, and I wash my hands again, and then I re-follow the same step over again. If I can't get it, like my ear is just refusing and it just hurts way too much, I just stop, I leave it alone. I don't put my tunnel from the size I was at before, from what I'm trying to stretch to, in. I just let it sit out naked, hang out, let it calm down, because that irritation is not going to be fun for my ear. So then I do that, try again with the same ear. If it doesn't work, I do the same thing, let it sit out, I leave them alone. Once I feel like they're, you know what, they're calm, they're cool, and they're collected, I put my old plugs back in, and I just leave it. And then I'll try again in like 3-4 months. Also, you want to probably be stretching up every 3-4 months. But I let mine sit for 3-4 months. Sometimes I let mine sit for like 6, 7, just because, again, I'm trying to listen to my body. My body does not want me to go up any further. I can't go up any further. It's not ready. It still needs to get comfortable and heal and feel comfortable at the size that I'm at now. And in between that, I'm regularly massaging my ears. And my wet stretching method would be in the shower. So when I'm taking a shower, I grab my pieces. I grab what I'm gonna do for my stretching. I get oil, but I take out my plugs. I stand in the shower and I massage my earlobes under the shower with a little bit of oil in my hands with warm water, and then I just massage them. And just sit there and massage them and massage them. And then I just do that throughout my shower. And then once it's time for me to like, all right, let me try stretching. I feel like I've been in the shower long enough. The humidity, the warmth, the massaging, the oil, all this lubrication, all this ability to be like a good area because I'm giving my skin some like moisture and just allowing my ears to relax. I try stretching, and then if I can get it in, I slip on the little rubber bands. I let it sit while I'm in the rest of that shower, and then I'll try to slip in the plug to that size, lock it in, and then I'll try and do it over with my next ear if I can. If I can't, I keep the one that I got stretched up in, and then I'll be at 2 different sizes, and I hope nobody notices. Now, on to what I originally made this video about and for my collection. So I started my collection a little while ago by buying one piece out of seeing it in regular earring style, and also realizing that this is a size that I want to go up to, so I'm going to encourage myself to keep stretching. So again, I want to stop at a 00. I kind of did something crazy, and I don't recommend too much buying pieces from here, okay? Don't get mad at me, y'all. But most of my pieces are from Spencer's. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Please. Okay, don't get mad at me. Spencer's is not really the best place to get body piercings from. Not body piercings, body jewelry from. So, heed me with caution, but I will say this. I got some things that I would say you can get from Spencer's, okay? So, aside from these, my very first pieces were these. I saw them in a regular earring style. They have razor blades in them. I love lollipops. They're like my favorite type of candy. So hopefully one day I get to wear these. But you can see the vision. You can see the vision. They look cute. Then the other day I went and hung out with some people, and I went out to partying, and I found these because I went in there to find like another like labret. Again, don't get mad at me. But I found these 2 beautiful pieces. These 2 are made out of glass. I wore these out before, so I love these ones. These 2 are made out of glass, so there's this one. These I also got from Spencer's. Don't be mad at me. This is a safe place. I swear. We're not doing that here, okay? Thank you. Spencer's, and I like these as well. I have not gotten the chance to wear these yet, but I tried them on. I feel like this would look great with my hair out. Honestly, I low-key might put these in right now. And then there are these 2 pieces that I got. These are silicone pieces. These are double flared. Also, those lollipop ones are double flared, so I can't even get them in. But these are also double flared. These are also 8 millimeters. I got these because I do game, and sometimes I am gaming for hours, and then having these pressed up against my ear, my neck or my temples, I think. But you know, being pressed against my head hurts. It's uncomfortable. So these I put in if I'm gonna game, and that's it. That's it. That's literally my whole entire collection. It's very small, it's very simple. I'm just getting started, and I've realized I love glass pieces and I don't like double flared. I did buy a stone piece at one point, but it was a teardrop and I couldn't get it in. I didn't try to do it with the wet method, but I didn't get it in. So right now I don't have anything else. That's it. Lame. I'm sorry. I'm boring. It's tiny and it's small, and I love it. Actually, I want to try these on for you guys. I'm so gentle with them. So this is a spirally ones. These were a little bit tricky to get in when I first got them. I also like very scared to move around with these on. I do like these because they're like fairly fun to put in. These are what they look like when they are on. This is what it looks like on. I don't really wear these too much. So me even having these on right now is a little bit odd. These are my little glass thingy ones. Oh, I can give y'all some ASMR. Hold on. Okay. These are these glass pieces. Cool. Spencer's. I got these. These will be one material I would say like go to Spencer's and get glass. These are my favorites. These are literally my favorites of all time. These are literally my favorites of all time. When I first got these, I did not know like, oh, how far do I put them in? Like, where do I stop? I figured it out on a Friday night clubbing, and I fell in love with these. And this, God, honestly, might just replace my Urban Body tunnels. But because I know their glass, these break. I will cry. I will cry. I would literally cry. I would sob. I would sob. I'd cry a broken little heart. So I'm not sure, but I love these so much. Oh my gosh. These make me feel so complete. I should have tried these on last because I know I love them so much. Now I'm gonna put, actually, I should change these. I'm gonna get these bad boys and these silicone ones. Actually, I had these on before. I don't want to do the purples. I want to try the spotted ones. Honestly, I don't like the way it looks, but I am gonna go and play some Overwatch. Be completely honest, these flared ones, these silicone flared ones, I got them in while I was in the shower. So it was a wet method. So I'm not sure how this will work with just my dry method, but oh, okay. Ooh. Oh. Hold on. It's just so weird. Something blinding all the way. I think I like these now. I don't know. I like this kind of now. But anyway, these are my pieces. I hope you learned something. I hope you gained some knowledge, and I hope you are, figuring out where you are with your body your body mod journey, and seeing what maybe your dream size looks like on somebody in real life. But yeah, toodles.